Hello everybody, and today we're going to be talking about if Parlo is milking the Potemer situation. Now, if you don't already know, Potemer is a Roblox YouTuber with 2 million subscribers who posts Roblox animation shorts, and he recently got exposed by Parlo for doing some pretty disgusting things with a 12-year-old at 16. Now, if you want to know more about the situation, I will go into more detail, but all you really need to know for now is that he got exposed by Parlo in 3 different videos in which he admits to stuff happening. And then Parlo is a Roblox commentary YouTuber with 470,000 subscribers. So this was a pretty massive situation whenever Potemer got exposed, and it caused a lot of people to end up hating Potemer, or some other people to end up defending him. With the people defending him saying that Parlo was milking the situation by posting 3 different videos on it and a bunch of tweets. With Parlo's haters getting mad at him, saying that he's dragging the situation and just trying to get as much attention off of it as possible. With Reddit posts going viral, wishing Parlo fans oof, and saying they're gonna do fake allegations on Parlo, and even death threats, which is all very disturbing. So today we're going to be talking about the entire situation with Parlo allegedly milking the Potemer situation. But before we begin, make sure you guys go and like this video and subscribe with notifications on for more videos talking about different situations going on in the Roblox community. So if you want to be the first one to know about everything happening, make sure you have notifications on. So the way I actually found out about this was just by scrolling Twitter, and then I saw Parlo's tweet saying the Roblox subreddit r/Bloxy memes is actively supporting a child and inciting harassment via threats toward my fan base, and is attempting to slander me as revenge. Something needs to be done about this, and this subreddit needs to crack down on this. Parlo first starts by showing a post from the Reddit saying Potemer getting exposed, he was a good animator, and it's a dude crying, which makes sense. Obviously, with 2 million subscribers, Potemer had a lot of fans that never could have expected this to happen, but the comments is where it starts getting actually bad. Whenever one of the most top comments said, let's do fake allegations to Parlo next week, and people were agreeing, saying yes, let's get them. Now, there's obviously problems with doing false allegations against literally anyone. It's called slander, and not only is it illegal, but it's just wrong. Potemer's allegations were not fake at all. It has proof behind it. It has literally Potemer admitting stuff happened inside of DMs and in voice calls. And Potemer himself, instead of his response, literally admitted that they met up. So it's obviously possible it could have happened. But just straight up making false allegations on someone, even if you don't like them, is just completely wrong. Especially if they're really serious allegations like they're planning to do with Parlo. This dude literally commented saying, get him, make a Photoshop with this pic and Photoshop it with Parlo's face. And this picture actually has Spanish words, but basically it says, are you 14? And then afterward it says, activate cam with a devil emoji. So it's obviously some very weird, disgusting behavior. And this person's trying to get Parlo to have false allegations on him, which is just wrong. Another thing they were doing is literally just saying, I wish all Parlo Glazers a very agonizing death. And that's basically everybody who likes Parlo. He just wished them an agonizing death, which is literally insane. With another person replying saying, can we just kill that guy? Which is so wrong. I mean, imagine hating someone so much that you literally wish death on them. That's insane, bro. Unless they've actually done something against children, I don't understand how this response is at all justified. And when asked, what's with people hating this guy Parlo? This guy replies, milking Roblox drama. Now, as a Roblox drama channel, obviously, you're gonna be posting on a lot of different situations. Now, Parlo is specifically posting on Potemer because he thinks that the situation with Potemer is especially bad since he did meet up with a little girl, a 12-year-old, and do inappropriate stuff with her in real life, which I feel like makes the Potemer situation specifically bad. And I feel like Parlo just wants to hold Potemer accountable since there's still a lot of people who think he's innocent, which he isn't. He wants all his fans to know that he's not innocent and that he deserves what he has coming to him for doing this disgusting stuff with children. So I don't think Parlo's necessarily milking the situation. I think he just wants everyone to know. And it's not like he's posted 30 videos on it. He's posted only 3, which every single time he posted new information and he went over something new. So I don't understand why people are hating on him for that, when all he's doing is trying to make sure everybody knows what Potemer has done. Of course, there's never any problem with staying neutral, especially if you don't think that the proof is good enough, but what's wrong is sending death threats and cursing people that are Parlo fans, all for just making sure their opinion is heard. And when I say this, I'm not saying that Parlo is perfect, because obviously I've posted a video on some disgusting stuff Parlo has done in the past, and if you want to know more information on that, just watch this video, but that does not mean he deserves his hate, especially when he's calling out someone as bad as Potemer, who literally met up with a 12-year-old. 12-year-old girl. Another comment said, nah dude, that's fake as F. Some dudes just trying to get attention and now they got it. Another person replied saying, are you implying that Potemer did this for attention? And then somebody said, no, he clearly means that guy who made the screenshots did it for attention. But honestly, maybe some of the screenshots are fake. I'm not sure. But what I do know for sure is Potemer himself admitted it in voice call. So it doesn't really matter about the screenshots if you literally have his voice saying that he did inappropriate stuff and it was, quote, just to kids, which is basically admitting to having done stuff. If you haven't seen that clip, it's basically of him and his friend inside of Fortnite, and he admits this to his friend that they did stuff. Here's the clip.
Like he says what I did was weird, but he's not giving me the foul flag because I was 16 at the time.
What's the full context of everything, like, from your side? What is it?
Just two dumb teenagers, man.
So even though this is all technically still alleged, for me, this is enough proof to think that Potemer is a bad person. Now, Parlo did manage to actually get this Reddit post taken down, as it was literally getting him sent death threats. And if you guys don't already know, Devin, who has 348,000 subscribers, actually owns this Reddit, or is at least an admin inside of it. So Parlo asked him, hey Devin, can I speak in private DMs with you about your subreddit? Currently, they are defending Potemer for a 12-year-old girl. I know you hold no blame, but you crack down on misinformation and harassment. So the post ended up getting taken down, but you can still see some of the comments. And here's another comment with somebody saying, true, I'm neutral in this whole situation, but one thing I really hate about Parlo is how manipulative and immature he is about things. The most recent example is this situation. He acts like Potemer is as bad as somebody like Diddy or Drake, and it's disgusting. Not to mention how he uses a mocking voice for pretty much all the defense Potemer provides, while calling it an educational video. Now, of course, Potemer is not nearly as bad as somebody like Diddy, because Potemer only allegedly did this to one girl. Diddy allegedly did it to a whole bunch of people, so Diddy's definitely worse. I'm not sure about the whole Drake situation, but I don't think Drake actually child or anything, so I think Potemer is actually worse than Drake. But with the whole voice thing, I think the voice thing is pretty cringe. You know, obviously it is supposed to be an educational video, so you really shouldn't be like making fun of anybody, especially not inside of their own response, as it's supposed to be more serious. But it definitely should not subtract from the entire situation, even though it could be seen as immature. Really, the whole point is that Potemer did something disgusting, and that all his fans should know and form their own opinion about it. Whether they're neutral, if they think he's innocent or guilty, they get to make that decision, and Parlo and me, for making my video, can really only tell people the information. He continues saying, we do not condone harassment and cyberbullying, while he's mocking the opposition, as well as him calling out people guilt tripping and how it wouldn't get them anywhere, while also guilt tripping with mental health himself. Like I said before, Parlo's not perfect, and using mental health as an excuse is never really a good idea, as everybody has bad mental health days, and that doesn't really give you an excuse to do something wrong. This person doesn't actually say when Parlo has guilt trip, but I know Potemer has, as he was literally baiting after getting called out for allegedly doing inappropriate stuff with a 12-year-old. This person continues saying, not on Potemer's side or anything, but Parlo himself is a disgusting douchebag that loves exploiting his viewers. He knows damn well most of his viewers are kids. He knows they'll ignore his warnings and harass the opposition. You could always say to not harass the person in this video, but sometimes some kids will go and harass that person anyway, which is obviously wrong, but there's nothing you can really do to prevent that except telling them. I mean, if people want to go and harass others, that's obviously their own choice, and you can't really be blamed for somebody else's actions, especially when you specifically tell them to not harass anybody. Now, Parlo has done some disgusting things in the past, so if you don't like him for that, I completely understand. I also didn't like him for a certain period of time because of it. But hey, tell me what you guys think down inside the comments below. Do you think that Parlo is milking the Potemer situation by making multiple videos on it? And what's your opinion on Parlo in general? Anyways, make sure you guys go ahead and like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe with notifications on. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.